Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We're back with another one, guys. So let's go and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Also, feel free to join VIP to get alerted when we get in and out of plays and get your free stock from Robinhood and Webull. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys. So as we could see, guys, they trying everything in their power. They got we know they got news outlets. These different articles and stuff that be coming about, a lot of them is ran and managed by hedge funds where they could create and paint a narrative to retail investors that just go in Google, try to see what's going on, and the first thing they're going to see is whatever they want them to see. And that comes full circle, just like as in life, how they programming us, putting exactly what they want to put in front of you. Everything that you seeing, they taking all the information and knowing exactly what to put in front of your phone whenever you're scrolling to keep you addicted to these things. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a further look at this, because that ain't even, y'all already know I be on that other stuff too. We talk about that here with the robots, AI technology, all that crazy stuff that's coming about. I got a video I'm gonna probably drop tomorrow about some weird stuff like that, because there's some wild stuff that's about to happen, man. But anyways, we in the mix of this. Like, it's really like we really seeing the shift. But anyways, back to AMC, guys. Let's take a look at it. As I made a video earlier, I told we know exactly how, these crypto billionaires has been dying back to back to back. They probably had too much information on what's been going on with Sam Bankman-Fried and Gary Gensler, the chairman of SEC, that's supposed to be between the retail investors and the big dogs, keeping the markets fair and order, keeping it, he's the referee of the NBA game. He's the referee. He's supposed to be unbiased, making sure everybody's happy, right? But obviously he's on the government side, he on their side. Like I told you guys, they gonna do everything in their power to make sure the average person continue to lose. Because if you lose, they can continue to be, you could continue to be dependent on the government and be their worker bees. So let's go ahead and take a further look, guys. As we can see, I'm gonna share my opinion on AMC going into tomorrow, and look at this right here, how they trying to paint this narrative. So AMC underperforms the market on the day. The whole market was down on today, guys. Crazy little pullback. It's been looking ugly. A lot of this has to do with anticipation on the Feds raising rates this month, which in fact is supposed to be better than the previous months that they raised rates by 3/4 of percentage points, and they supposed to just be raising it by 1/2 of percentage points on this time around, which is better because inflation, through common sense, has shown us that it has came down drastically. With that being said, now they're just trying to say job reports and other things that's going on in the economy is making the stock market pull back, which is, it is a lot of uncertainty. A lot of a lot of people is being laid off from their jobs. We could still go into they say we could still go into a recession, not stating that we're already in a recession. A recession is when the money supply slows up. The economy is not spending money like they was before. They hoarding, they're holding on to their money. That's when companies and prices, car prices, all this inventory, they got abundance of inventory. That's when everything starts to drop drastically, and they drop the prices and drop everything to try and grab that money back out of the economy. Like, oh, we can't have y'all hanging on to that money. We need you to spend it to keep our world spinning, right? So that's how you know we was already in a recession. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a further look at what's going on, guys. As we know right here, we got CNN, meme stock mania may finally be over. So if we take a look at this, it say it's time to sing a requiem for a meme stocks, that is companies that attracted rabid followings from traders on Reddit and other social media sites in 2021 are struggling. Just look at GameStop. Shares of the video game retailer, which will report its latest results after the closing bell on tomorrow. We know GameStop will report earnings tomorrow, so it's going to make a huge move either to the upside or downside. I do believe we could possibly see a good move, being for the fact that the market has been on a downward spiral since the start of this week. The only way we don't see a nice spike going into tomorrow is if they're about to go ahead and close that gap, and it's about to get ugly. If they're about to close the gap, it's about to get ugly. Market can drop another 15-20%. That's going to be insane looking at the market now. Highs already look like it can't even go down another 15-20%. How bad we done been hit. But theoretically, through my homework, that's exactly what can happen, guys. Same thing with Bitcoin. It could come down to 10K. Through my homework, don't look like it can happen after coming from 50, 60,000. I know it don't, but that's what it says, guys. So, and that's just from a technical analysis standpoint. That don't necessarily mean it has to happen. That's just preparing us and letting us know what's there. It's better to know than not know, and know exactly what the key levels to look for. Most people is in the blind. They don't know what could possibly happen. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys. Shares of the video game retailer. So GameStop plunged over 35% this year after surging more than 685% on last year, which is supposed to surge over 3,000, 4,000%. They went and took out the buy button. GameStop is expected to report a quarterly loss of $84 million and sales growth of just 4.5% from a year ago. The company is also said to be in the mix of a round of layoffs, according to a report. GameStop was not immediately available for comment, but GameStop isn't the only meme stock, many of which became popular with traders because they thought it would be funny or to try to punish hedge funds and other investors that were betting against them. That has fallen on hard times. Shares of movie theater chain AMC have plummeted 55% this year. And the new preferred class stock AMC issued early this year, APE, which has the ticker symbol APE, as a nod of the loyal fans on social media who refer to themselves as apes, plunged more than 90% from its peak price. AMC is still losing money, and the health of the theater industry remains challenged. But do note that AMC competitors are doing fairly well. They're, AMC have enough capital and cash to hold them all the way until 2024, guys, unlike their competitors. So box office revenue remains down sharply from pre-pandemic levels in 2019. So right here, guys, as we can see, they're trying to put fear out there, saying that it's over, this, that, and the third, and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure Adam Aaron having the advantage that he have now with all this capital, it's only up from here. Of course, it could go down to 5, 4, 3. That's the beautiful thing. Now, a lot of these fintech companies, a lot of these tech companies, a lot of these a lot of companies, Carvana, up. A lot of these companies is already down to single digits, 7, 4, 5, 3. It's like, where else is you going to go? Where else is you going to go? I know it's obvious. We can go down to cents and all that good stuff, but it's like these companies that came down from $100, $200, $300, $50, $60 already at single digits. I know they could, anything's possible. It could continue to go down further. But at this point, where AMC is trading at, is the whole 300 is all the way back full circle what previously was at that $5, $6, $7 level. It ain't nothing but up from here, guys. So eventually, we're about to see a crazy takeoff. I told you guys be prepared for it. Spike 30, 40% in a single day for the overall market, meme stocks, you name it. Things is about to heat up, and it's going to heat up fast. Even if the market decides to plummet and make that fall, it's still going to be a lot of bullishness in between all that. But like we know, guys, I'm ready for it to go ahead and close that gap if it was going to do so, because the quicker the better. Going into 2023, guys, and towards the end of this month, we should see a lot of banger stocks, like taking candy from a baby. So if you made it through this long, just make it another few weeks, guys, just another few weeks to another month. And I guarantee you almost you're going to be happy you stayed around. You're going to be happy because you're going to get all that back that you lost 10 times fold, guys, because when the bullish market come around, it's going to come around and it's going to be around for a while. You just need to play the game right, know how to get in, know how to get out, know how to have a cash position, know how to cut losses quickly and sharply. You know how to, when you make money, take money. All these rules. I'm just throwing them out there to you guys. Writing it down. Each trade that you get in, each trade that you get out of. Having an account where you invest in quality companies and holding it so that could offset the losses that you have. So doing little things, aiming small, missing small, letting the small gains add up until you playing with their house money, then go a little bit bigger, just chipping at it. So you already know, guys. You already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Get in VIP, and we